Right fellas, welcome back. Just a quick one before we jump into the video. I just want to give two quick shout outs to a new mini channel and a mini channel that's only been up a couple of months I think now. So the first channel is Steve, Turbo Cooper. So Steve's the lad who gave me a lift doing the wiring loom, so you may have seen him in a previous video if you're an existing subscriber. So he's got a MPI Mini, it is turbocharged, it is probably the cleanest Mini I've ever seen. It is just absolutely immaculate, and I ain't saying that just to blow smoke up his arse, because it is just absolutely immaculate. And the best thing about it as well is he actually drives it. He doesn't just trailer it to shows here and there and just concourse it. He literally drives it and uses it. So he's currently doing some gearbox upgrades and some other mods to his engine over the winter time. I think he was going to wait until winter time next year to do it, but with all the shows and stuff getting cancelled, he's just decided to just go in and just do it. So he's uploaded a few videos on that, so I'll leave a link to his channel in the description below, and if you want to go and check him out. And like I say, the video he's put up on his gearbox is quite, well, super educational as well. So if you want to learn anything about gearboxes and engines and stuff, he's your man, especially for forced induction cars as well. So yeah, make sure you go and check Steve out. And then the second channel is Jordan Savage. So he's currently doing a Toyota Glanza engine swap Mini. That's going to be about 200 brake horsepower I think when that's finished. So I think his latest video, the one that caught my eye the most, is he's done like this. I know a lot of people do like bumper deletes and smooth the bumpers, so he's actually kind of done a semi bumper delete but left the bumper on. It looks really cool. So yeah, make sure you go and check that out as well. And like I say, that car's going to be absolutely silly when it's finished, because I think 200 brake horsepower on a Mini is just bonkers. So yeah, if you want to see that thing flying around the streets in a few months, make sure you go and subscribe to him as well. So, and again, I'll leave a link to both those lads' channels in the description. And let's get to the video. Right fellas, I'm going to show you how to clean your undercarriage. lot of you are probably thinking, it's a bit much that, cleaning underside of your car, but there's very good reason for it. So every year I'm meticulous with making sure that I clean underneath the cars, and by cleaning underneath them I get to see everything. So not only does it make it clean, it also brings anything that needs addressing to my attention. So whilst I was cleaning around on the blue one, I've spotted a couple of jobs and stuff that needs addressing on it. So the car was actually wax oiled within, I think, 2 months of it being old. So what the full underside of it has been done in hammerite. That hammerite stuff. Hang on. So yeah, the whole car's been done in that. Now, I'm not a massive fan of this stuff because my other Minis have got like a body colour finish underneath. So there's no way on earth I'd start spraying that over my van and my Mayfair, because I don't use them in the wet anyway, so it's just pointless. However, this one was someone's car originally, because this car is actually unrestored. I've only put bits and bobs on it. So the rear subframe's been wax oiled, and then the centre section of the car's been wax oiled, and then the back of the valance as well has been done. So what I've noticed as well is just general wear and tear with it, really, because I actually use this car. I think I've done about, I say I've used it, I've done 2,000 miles in 2 years. Hang on, might be 3,000 actually, I can't remember. I bought it with 27 or 28 on it. Anyway, cut long story short, it needs a bit of attention. So what I've noticed is radius arms want recoating in front of the wheel. There's a couple of little rust spots here and there which I've found as well, which I'll take the camera around in a minute and I'll show you exactly what's going on with that. So just the usual places. Bottom of the door, I've noticed a little bubble. What else have I done on the sills? Noticed a little bubble here and there. Again, it's not major stuff, and basically what's happening with the bubble, it's where it's just got a stone chip and it's just ever so slightly just lifted. So what I tend to do is flatten back and then I'll just cure rust it and then just touch it in with a little bit of blue, because the trouble with this car is it's at a point in its life now where the car's not worth me restoring it, because I could go and spend, I don't know, £5 grand in a restoration for the car to be only worth 6 or 7. So it just doesn't make any logical sense. So for me with this car, it's quite a different approach in what I do with it instead of taking it on the van. So whereas the van, you know, whatever the van needs, or you know, I'll do it and make sure it's absolutely mint. Whereas with this, it's just a case of making sure I'm preserving the condition of the car. So I'm just trying to keep it the standard of what it is and not just let it slip. Eventually, you know, as time goes on, it will need a restoration, but I don't think I'll be doing that. So yeah, if anyone does want to buy a blue Mini, tap me up, because yeah, that one will be in the firing lounge, or the departure lounge I should say, for making space for a new one when I decide and find the right one. So right, I'll grab the camera. I've waffled on enough now, so I'll show you the bits that need doing to it. And again, everything you see on this video there'll be videos coming up on it. So I'll grab the camera and I'll take you for a spin round. Okay, so I'll start from the back of the car. Now I don't know if you can see there. Let me zoom in. Can you see how that's just like bubbled a little bit there? So that wants knocking off. And then what I might do is might whiz the bumper off, and I might spray can it and then lose the paint line in that line there, just to respray that flange. And again, if the paint match isn't 100% perfect, chances are you'll lose it. I've also got here on the bottom of the seam strip, I don't know if you can see that. Again, I'll whiz that seam strip off, spray the bottom end of it, and then I'll probably take that back and then just touch that in. Again, the beauty with this as well, it's all in parts of the car where it's not going to be massively visible. If it was somewhere here, then obviously I'd get it sprayed, but down here it's not that bad. Also down here as well, I've got a hole there, but never mind, that's ventilation. Little bits that need touching in there. On the sill, I've got a scratch there. I think I crashed into something actually with that. And again, bits and bats on the bottom of the sill there, where I've crashed into it in my chair. Have a look inside. What else have I got? I tell you what, it does smell nice in here. I use some of that fabric odour eliminator from Maguire's. That stuff in the white bottle at the bottom, absolutely mint that. So yeah, there's just little bits. So all that looks all right. I might do something with that scratch there. I think that's just with people getting in and out of it over the years. What else have we got? Oh, also in the back of the car as well, there's I've got a boot liner in it. Hang on. So if anyone's got a boot liner from Huddersfield Mini Spares, 2 ticks. I like to fix stuff in place, and that's split. So I'm going to change that for a piece of 2x1 batten, and I can screw it in and keep it placed. I don't like the sides that go over them boot liners. They're a bit, they just don't look right. So yeah, I've got the partial shelf in it, and then I'll leave the fuel tank exposed. By the way, a Sparko sticker gives you an extra 5 brake horsepower. Yeah, that was a cover in the back as well. What else needs doing? What else needs doing? Also, I found a little bit of a water leak as well. I don't know where it's coming from. I actually cleaned all the engine off, when was it, last weekend, just to try and figure out where it's coming from. So when the car's not running, it doesn't leak any water or oil. Let's have a look underneath. Yeah, I don't think there's anything under there. So what I'll do when lockdown's lifted, I'll probably take it for a spin and figure out exactly what I need to do. I'm not quite sure if it needs a service or not yet. Just trying to think now. Will, if you're watching this video, mate, I'll probably text you anyway. Did you change the oil in it when he did the head gasket? He must have done. Yeah, no, it won't need a service actually, because it's only done about 100 miles since. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this blue one in terms of jobs. Oh, what I might do as well, let me know if you think I should put Group 2 arches on it. I'm really tempted for Group 2 arches, and just doing them satin black. Again, that'll just be a quick little mod I can do. And like I say, as soon as show season's here, you know, I'll be out and about with it and messing around. But at the moment, it doesn't look very promising, does it? Update on the van. I've got a video out on the van coming next weekend. I think I'm getting a load of bits ready and stuff, ready to get painted and sprayed up. And again, I'm still waiting for parts for this one, so yeah, I'll give you an update on the van next weekend. I've already got all the footage and stuff, I've just not edited it up yet. But right, as always guys, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it's not probably the most interesting video, but I'm just trying to put some out there on a Sunday for you guys to watch and keep you entertained. So, right, I shall catch you next time, lads.